What's going on, guys? Crown Garage back here with another video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to buy a bunch of random pieces, parts off of Amazon. Build yourself a budget catch can slash breather tank. Not just a normal can, it's an aluminum tank without the need to weld anything. So you don't need anything to weld aluminum because aluminum makes the nicest tanks. You just need pretty much a cutoff wheel. It would be best if you had an air one like I do, which I'll show you, and I'll show you all the tools that you will likely need. A drill with a step bit, and yeah, some I wouldn't say skills, but just some know-how of how to make custom parts. So show you guys what we got here. Okay, so this is our, as they call it on Amazon, windscreen washer fluid tank, whatever you want to call it. It's got these two tabs. It's TIG welded aluminum. Now it's got this on it. We will be doing away with this if you are doing it the way I am doing it. And then it has this in the bottom, which is where it would presumably pull the fluid from. Now there was a rubber grommet in here. I already took that out. This is where the no weld aspect of it comes in. We got this is going to go on the bottom. It's got a gasket on either side. It's got a nut. And then this is a Petcock. And this is going to go like this, so we can drain the fluid out of it easily. Probably get a fitting to go in here with a hose. Some sort of AN adapter deal, 90 it downward. And again, we got some no weld stuff here. Try to get this open real quick. So this is a -10, which if you haven't seen before on my car, is what we have a valve cover here. Now the idea is to mount the tank over here. I haven't taken measurements yet, so I'm unsure. But the tank is either going to go in this area or it's going to go over here. Worst comes to worst, it has to go here. But that's kind of the goal, is to not have it there. You can't go back there because the intake will take up too much room. You don't want it over there because it's already cluttered with all those brick lines and the ABS block and blah 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 blah. I want it in sight because it's going to look good. At least that's the idea. So basically the goal here is, depending on how we do this, now you'll see here in a second why this is going to be cut out. So now this is actually almost more expensive than everything here combined. That is okay, because this is going to make this look sweet. I've seen a lot of designs recently where people are using Canon filters and catch cans and breather tanks and stuff, and well, I wanted to do the same, but I wanted to save myself some money. So basically we're going to trim around the bottom of it at this measurement here. It'll sit down in there, and basically the goal is I'm going to have a 3D printed piece that sits over top of it with my YouTube channel logo, and it's going to look sweet. So I'm going to get some measurements and I'll show you guys, hopefully, a mounting spot for this. It's a little bigger than what I was hoping for, but it's really all I could find for what I was looking for, because like I said, we already have this hole in the bottom that worked great. Step bit, make it bigger. And I bought a drill press, so drilling all these holes out should be easy, depending on the way it goes. We're either going to do fittings on the side here or possibly right here. As high up as we could get them ideally, but so they'll still look good. So yeah, let's get into mocking this thing up then. Phone died, unfortunately. Whatever I was doing before, I forgot, but this is where we're going to start off. So I took this piece of flat stock, got everything super straight and measured. This is our filter. It's obviously going to go here. So, that being said, we have our base, what we're going to be cutting. We're going to be using this. This is just a straight die grinder. So yeah, we got this. This should be pretty simple to just right across there. You know, I'm going to try to do it as cleanly as possible, and then just file everything when I'm done. And it should look pretty good. So I'm going to put you guys a time lapse here of me cutting this thing up, and we'll start with the drilling. Start here, just step bit this Johnny up, put it in our drill press. Menards Tool Shop Special, 80 bucks, not bad. Gets the job done. $20 Harbor Freight vise. We're budget oriented around here, so I got my budget machine shop. Anyway, let's get into this. obviously this one's already lined up because it was already there. So this will be in here, and these will be next to each other there. And yeah, we're good. So I'm gonna get this whole situation ready to go, and then put the step bit in this thing and plug it in and start plugging away. See what I did there? And boom, just like that. Got all the holes drilled. This will obviously have gaskets. The gaskets aren't on the inside of this. This being here makes this whole thing super accessible. Those holes came out perfect. And then, well, this guy here, which obviously this is the only reason this fitting's here, so I'm sure you guys want to see this as well. Thread that guy in there, do whatever you want with that, and then boom, functional. You know, it's not bad at all. I am not mad about that whatsoever. So minor test fit. Take the bolt that we got here. As you can see, the Petcock, well, just probably 90 pointing that way, just out through that hole right there. Make a little bracket, probably from there up right there. Easy. And yeah, it's gonna look awesome. So we'll just run our lines from these two, just 90 here, down, straight here, down, boom. And then when we get our 3D printed top piece right here, shouldn't have any issues fitting that. Got clearance for days. Looks sick. Alright, so I got this nice vibrant hose here, and just gotta finish up plumbing the lines up for this. So I got our 90, our straight, and then our 2 straights. Got the sweet blue hose. I decided to go with the nice stuff from Vibrant. So I'm gonna measure this up and get it cut and show you the finished product. After a battle, I got my 2 lines done. I haven't made these in a while. I forgot how much these suck to make. Well, how much they suck to make if you don't have the right tools. Definitely gonna have to be doing the Sharpie trick with these. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video off here, and in the next video you guys can see what the final product looks like once I get the that 3D printed hold down piece and finish up my brackets and everything. But yeah, I had a lot of fun making this, and these lines turned out pretty good, so I'm pretty stoked. Alright, thanks for watching.